Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm solving my puzzle, Spinal Tap Tribute. This one goes to 11. Ordinary sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 in each row column in 3x3 bold outline box. Spinal Tap rule, these all go to 11, applies to all further rules. Every sum is 11 to wit. Spinal Tap Renban rule, digits on a purple line are consecutive and sum to 11. Spinal Tap zipper line rule. Pairs of digits in cells on a gray zipper line that are equidistant from the midpoint of the line sum to the same number, and that number is always 11. Spinal Tap region sum rule. Digits on a blue line sum to the same number in every box, and that sum is 11. Spinal Tap killer cage rule. The digits in each killer cage sum to the clue in the bottom left, in the top left corner if given. If no clue is given, the digits in the cage sum to 11. Spinal Tap Roman numeral rule. Digits separated by the Roman numeral 11 sum to 11. Okay, so to start this puzzle, this cage is a good place to start. That's 4 cells summing to 11 can only be 1, 2, 3, and 5. 2 adjacent cells summing to 11 can only be 5 and 6. The 5 sees that pair. That's a 6. That's the 5. First digits. 5 and 6 over here. Digits that sum to 11, there are 4 pairs. There are 2, 9, 3, 8, 4, 7, and 5, 6. So this is one of those 4. These 3 are all in different pairs because that's a pair. On a zipper line, those 2 sum to 11, those 2 sum to 11, and this is a pair that sum to 11. So that's one of the 3 pairs. That's one of the 3 pairs, and that's one of the 3 pairs. This is a pair that sums to 11, so neither of those is a 1. There has to be a 1 in this box somewhere. It can only go there. Has to be a 1 in this box somewhere. Can't go on a zipper line. Can't go there, there, there. There's a 1 there. That 1 goes with 2 digits summing to 10. Without a 6 is 2, 8, or 3, 7. Let's see. This pair is not the red pair. It will make it the green pair. This one is not green and that one's not red. They are in the same pair. We'll make them blue. And this one is not in let's see, this red pair has to be somewhere in this box. But I've already said that these are different pairs. So the red pair is there. Then red is down here somewhere, the 2 reds. This is not red, blue, or green. We'll make it purple. 6 and 5 are purple. This blue has to be somewhere in row 4. It can only go there. We need the second purple. It can only be there. That's on a zipper line with another purple. This one, I'm going to mark yellow for a second. It sums to 11 with that. It's not blue. Its pair has to be somewhere in this row, but these on the zipper line are all pairs. So the 2 yellows are not there. This yellow has to go there in that row. Now that yellow has to go somewhere down here in one of those 2, but it can't go in that spot or its partner would be there, but its partner is there. So it has to go there. That's the other yellow. And now we know that yellow is not red or blue or purple. Yellow is green. We know this up here is a 11 without a 1 in 3 digits. It's either 2, 4, 5, or 2, 3, 6, but it's always a 2. We know that these down here, that we have 1 pair summing to 11, 1 pair summing to 11, 3 digits summing to at most 10. So there's a high digit here that goes with one of those to make 11, and a high digit there that goes with one of those to make it 11, and then there's a 1 in one of those 3. This is not the 1. This is either an 8, 9, or 6, 2 of those 3. goes with a 2, 3, 5 there, and then the one that goes with that digit is in one of these two cages. One of these is the 4, 7 pair. So green is not 4, 7, it's 2, 9, or 3, 8. So green being 2, 9, or 3, 8, but I've already said there's a 2 in one of those three. So these are not 2, 9, they are 3 and 8. This is the 8 because there's a 3 there. That's the 3. That's the 8. This is the 8. These are not a 2, 9. Get rid of the 3 up here and the 6 up there. That's a 2, 4, 5 triple. Take the corner marks out. Don't need them anymore. These two digits are a pair, and they are not green, they're not purple, and they're not blue. They are red. This red has to appear somewhere in this box. Can't go where its partner is. Can't go in the same column. Can't go on a blue digit or a purple digit. Can't go in a row with those two. So that red is there. And this is, what is it? It's either a 1 or a green. There's a 1 there, so there's a 1 here and a 1 there. Man, having trouble with this. And that is the green, and it's a 3. This is a 2 or a 5. There's a 1 here by sudoku with these two. A 1 here by sudoku. This is the blue. And we know that these are 7 and 9. Okay, we know that reds and blues are 2, 4, 7, 9. In this cell, or this line, sums to 11. It can't be a 9. That would be way too many. It's either this is not the 2, if that's not the 9. It's either a 3, 2, 6, 3, 4. 4 doesn't work, so that 4 is out. So 8, 4 would be 12. 3, 7, 1. Or 8, can't go with a 7, that would be 8, 2, 1. So that's either a 1 or a 6. Now, this is a 4 or a 2. This is a 7 or 9. That's the same as that one. It's also down here, by the way. And if this is a 6, that's a 3, 2, 9. Then there's no 6 or 9 in that 3, in those two cells. If that's a 6, that's a 3, 2, 9, and no 6 or 9. But there has to be 2 of the 3, 2, 6, 8, or 9. So this can't be a 6. It is a 1. That puts a 1 here. Take the 1 out of there. I've got all my 1s in now. Now, if this is a 9, then red is 9, 2. This is a 6, 8. And the 9 would go somewhere in here, and the 2 would be with the 9, so this would be a 2. But if that's a 9, that's a 9, and that's a 2. So if that's a 9, both of these are 2. This is not the 9. That's not the 2. That's a 4, 7 pair, and that's a 7. That's the 4. This is a 3 and an 8. This is the 7 and the 4 and the 7 and the 7. This is a red. So let's see. That is a red, so this is a red. This is the red, because that can't be the 4, 7. This is the 4. That's the 7. Now I've got these two looking at that, and these two looking at that. So neither of those is red. That leaves this is red. With this red, that's a 4 and a 7. A 4 and a 7 and a 4. A 7 over here, make that red. Takes the 7 and 3 out of here. Takes the 8 out of there. That's a 6, 9, 6, 8, 9. The 8 up here means this is a 2, 9. No, that's totally wrong. That could be a 6, 5. Never mind. All right. 4 is there. 4 there. Makes 4 there by a sudoku. Make that red. That's not the 4. There's a 3 here. So that is an 8. Mark it green. This is a 9. That's not the 2. That's not the 5. This, let's see. What can this be? 8 or 9, right? Because that can't be a 2, 4, or 5. It can't be a 1. If it's a 3, that's an 8. C's an 8. If it's a 5 or a 6, it puts a 5 or 6 there. C's that. Can't be a 7, so that's an 8 or 9. This is a 2 or 3. This is a 9. There's a 9 here. A 9 there. This is a 3 or a 4, but it's not a 2, it's not a 4. This is the 3, that's the 2. That's a 9. That's a 4, a 5, and a 2. A 5. No 5s there. 5 and a 6 there. They're purple. That's a 6. And the 5. Both purples are there now. This is the other blue. Both purples are there now because they're not on the end. They're not in the red spot. Those are purples. Those are all paired off, so that's a purple. These are, let's see, this is a 9. I need another purple in this column. That's a 5. It's purple. That's a 6 and a 6 and a 5. That's a 6 and a 5 and a 6 and a 5 and a 6. 5 goes there by sudoku. 6 and 5 out here. We know the order. Get a 4 in this column. Last digit, 6. Okay, a 2, 3. That's a 2. Because that 9, that's the 9. 3 and a 2. Last digit is a 7. Last digit is a 3. This is a 2-9 pair. We know where those go. Last digit, 8. Last digit, 3. No. 2. 9. 3. 3, 8 in this order. 2, 9, that order. 8, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. Right? 8. And some, I still haven't fixed these. 9 and 2, and I'm done. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please go solve the puzzle and give me a nice rating. Thanks.